You're listening to Part 2 of Remembering the Life and Achievements of Jerry Alan Cohen, a strong advocate for human rights in Communist China. To listen to Part 1, click the link in the description or go to humanrights.catholic.edu.
In the Chinese universities, Chinese laws might seem fair, but they are not, because the CCP breaks these own laws, especially in the rural areas.
Right, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you exposed him to what was actually
Yes.
happening.
Yeah, so he understands a lot. He's so interested about that. Yeah, and we keep the good relationship. And of course, 2005, because I did the investigation about forced abortion, the CCP kidnapped me from Beijing and put me in black jail.
Right.
At that time, he taught in Tsinghua University, and I just visited him before. So when he found out the CCP kidnapped me, he said, according to Chinese law, and I have to release you within 24 hours.
Okay.
And of course, in 24 hours, he talked to his friend who worked in police. And the person said, oh, that's happening? Really? Let me check.
Oh.
And the person come back, but no answer. I think because the kidnapping was ordered by someone above the state police.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, Central State Police. So, of course, since that time, CCP put me under house arrest. And next 7 years, I never had the opportunity to talk to him.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Later, 2010, the CCP took me from prison. He tried to visit me. Yeah, but of course, it did not happen, but he planned to do that. So we are good friends. We work together to try to push mainland China to become a constitutional country and to try to help the rule of law. Doesn't work. That proves the CCP cannot change from within.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Guangcheng, after you were released, what was the first time that you talked with him after that?
Yeah, first time is after I come in the U.S. Embassy in Beijing. Because, I asked the CCP to punish the officials who put me in prison.
Right.
Of course, the CCP don't want to do that because the central government did that, right?
Yeah.
So they cannot punish themselves. So I say, no, I don't want to come out.
You're talking about coming out of the embassy? Right?
Yeah, the U.S. Embassy, yeah. So then I asked, can I talk to Professor Jerry Cohen? And they said, okay, let's try to call Jerry Cohen to let you talk on the phone. And later in that night, he just used the phone to call him.
Where was he? Was he in China or New York?
New York.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the call from Beijing to New York. And that is after 7 years, we have opportunity to talk to each other.
Yeah.
He very happy can get my call, and he very happy I can escape. And now I'm safety in the embassy, right? Finally, he told me safety first. Means if they can't guarantee my safety, not to agree to anything.
Got it, okay.
Yeah, that is the meaning, but he didn't see that. He just see safety is first.
Yep.
But I understand what it is. And of course, later, after the negotiation between the US and the CCP, May 19th, 2012, I fly to here and I meet him in the airport. Then I work with him in New York 1 year. Very, very good friend. Every time I visit New York, we will have a meeting or we will have a lunch or dinner to talk together. But, September 22, he passed away. So I feel so sorry about this.
Yeah, how old was he?
95.
Okay, so he did live a very good long life. And Guangcheng, after you came to the United States, did you ever work with him on any human rights work? Or did you guys mostly just stay in touch as friends? What was your relationship like after you came to the United States?
Yeah, we worked together to try to push the U.S. government to focus on the human rights situation in China.
Okay.
And we tried to help the human rights lawyers in China too.
Okay.
Of course, the CCP tried to influence the government and the university too. So he helped me a lot too, In mainland China at that time, he tried to give me an opportunity to study the law in the university, in the law school. But he worked hard, but doesn't work because CCP policy.
Yeah, so did he stay on good terms with the CCP?
Yeah, of course, he, the CCP, is a good friend.
Right.
But I think the CCP tried to give him the opportunity to use him to influence the US government. But he interested in the law. In some part, he helps CCP, but he still wants to push mainland China to change the party-state system, right?
So it sounds like he was trying to change it a lot from the inside, right?
Yeah, he tried to help China to have the rule of law and the constitutional, but of course it doesn't work.
Right.
Yeah, so I still remember last time I visited New York.
Yeah.
I gave him a call. He invited me to go to his apartment to have a lunch together. We sitting there, we talk a lot. He very interested in what I am doing. He asked me to share our podcast link to him. He will listen to every time, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, then, later he said, next time I hope you can bring your children to come here. I want to see how they are now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time?
Last year.
Last year? Okay, so 2024.
Yeah. But the children still study in the school. So
Right.
I'm so sorry about this. I should have made that happen. But for me, I think that's my fault. Yeah, I'm so sorry about this when I heard he passed away.
Yeah.
So on September 24 in the morning, I called the number, his cell phone. No one answered. Later, someone called me back. So I asked them what happened. She told me he died, like what happened. I feel so sorry. And I decided very quick to go to New York. So when I arrived there at 6 o'clock at that time, so I talked to his sons, his family, and his wife, very sick, just sitting there. If we don't know who I am. I just sitting there, hold her hand. I just think back 22 years ago, he and his wife visited my home 2003. That's very clear in my mind, but now I'm sitting there and I don't know where he is. So sorry about this.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like he did a lot of great work.
Yeah, he did a lot of great work.
Influential on your career and your trajectory and supporting you, Guangcheng's.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll make sure to honor his memory by sharing this podcast, of course. And
yeah, even, at that time, keep in touch very difficult because even I don't have a cell phone, I don't have a computer. So
while you were in house arrest,
no, before that, 2003.
Oh, okay.
And he prepared a computer for me.
Oh, wow.
So I can use the computer to send the email to him.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's
so he really want to help me.
Yeah, very generous.
Yeah, very generous.
All right. Well, we encourage you all to keep following our podcast on humanrights.catholic.edu and share it across all our social media platforms. And, make sure to keep Jerry's memory alive, right, Guangcheng?
Yes. I miss him. And, if you are interested about this, please search the articles.
Yes. Yeah. There's several articles that came out in his death, and we'll include them in the description for sure. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Guangcheng.
Thank you, Will. Thank you.
The Catholic University of America's Center for Human Rights has published a documentary on the United Nations Universal Declaration on Human Rights. The documentary features world-class human rights experts, from former State Department officials to ambassadors and human rights activists. It can be found on our website at humanrights.catholic.edu.